No.
Do it now.
You're not going to tell me what to do. This is Mexican land, mother.
Okay.
Look at that flag, because that flag isn't on the floor, is it?
Hey.
Is it?
Hey.
You can't say I'm disrespecting. No, esta es mi tierra. Esta es mi tierra.
You know, when you're a guest in somebody's nation, when you are an uninvited guest in somebody's nation, one of the things that you should probably consider doing is not ripping down the flag of said nation, in this case, the United States of America, and putting up the flag of your former nation, the one that you absolutely don't want to get sent back to, in this case, the nation of Mexico, and then threatening to kill police officers, talking about how your people are going to kill them when they show up and arrest you for doing so. Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Sean, and today we're going to talk about a woman who seems a bit crazed, in my opinion, who seems a bit confused about where she is, where she came from, and where she actually wants to be, because she decided it would be a good idea to go to an American park, rip down an American flag, throw it in the mud, and then raise the Mexican flag in its place. And then when the police showed up, she was shocked and chagrined that they came to arrest her, and so shocked that she decided to threaten officers, talking about how her people were going to kill them, and for some reason, we in the United States of America are just expected to accept this. We're supposed to appreciate it, we're supposed to be enriched by it, and I say absolutely not. You do this kind of nonsense, get out. Go home, go to your home country. You want to raise the flag of Mexico in place of the American flag? Go to Mexico instead of the United States of America. But before we break all this down, I will remind you that my friend Devin Tracy, his family lost their home during the California wildfires. He has started a GoFundMe in order to raise money for them. It is linked as the top link in the description. If you can donate, please do. If you can't or don't want to, that's totally fine. I'm just trying to help a friend.
We begin tonight with your 17 Crime Watch. A local woman under arrest this hour, accused of tearing down the American flag at Hart Park and raising the national flag of Mexico in its place. The arrest caught on camera.
So right here we have the local news person setting up this story for us, but from another local news segment, we could actually see the cell phone video recorded by somebody else of her raising the Mexican flag.
This morning, Kern County Sheriff's Office park rangers received multiple reports of someone attempting to steal the American flag at the entrance of Hart Park. Upon arrival, park rangers saw a vehicle stuck in the grass next to the flagpole. Rangers determined that 24-year-old Crystal Aguilar cut the chain securing the flagpole, removed the American flag, and thrown it into the mud before raising the national flag.
And of course, when she was confronted by the officers, like we showed in the open, she was indignant about it. She was defiant about it because supposedly she is on Mexican land. It belongs to Mexico. And lady, I just want to explain something to you. The United States of America got this land. It is ours. It's not Mexico's. If you want to be on Mexican land, please head south right now and do not stop when you get to the border checkpoint. We don't want you here if you're going to come and rip down our flag. And again, the optics of this, of all these different various people flying their foreign flags while trashing the American flag while demanding the right to stay in the United States of America, is absolutely disgusting in every possible way. We're told that these people are just as American as us, even though they're here illegally, even though they're here to throw money back to their home country, to their family, to the people that they actually care about, and even though they rip down our flag, throw it in the mud, disrespect it, and raise their foreign flag in its place as if they're a conquering army. No way, not having it. You want to have some pride in where you came from? I'm totally fine with that. You want to fly your flag in front of your home? Again, I don't got no issue with that, but I draw the line at disrespecting American symbols and disrespecting American flags and demanding compliance from the United States government that your people get to take over our country. And by the way, this goes for everyone. There are plenty of Mexican Americans that absolutely love the United States of America, that love our flag, love what it stands for, that absolutely want to be here, appreciate it, don't want to go back to Mexico. And this is not a knock against any of these individuals who, by the way, are hardworking. But this is the woke activist class. She's dressed in a poncho, trying to overemphasize her Mexicanness, probably a university brat that is on scholarship paid for by the California taxpayer, thinking that this is a good idea, and she needs to get the hell out of the country.
You're not going to tell me what to do. This is Mexican land.
Okay.
Look at that flag, because that flag isn't on the floor, is it?
Hey.
Is it?
Hey.
You can't say I'm disrespecting. No, esta es mi tierra. Esta es mi tierra. Esta es mi tierra.
Come here.
Okay, my people kill you.
Again, so right here you have this woman saying, oh, I'll kill you if you touch me and you're hurting me and how dare you hurt me. Lady, you're under arrest. You are a criminal. You're a thug and criminal who disrespected the American symbols for your Mexican symbol, and this is the consequences of it. And you threatening to kill these officers and threatening to kill their kids, you should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law for this nonsense. No mercy for this individual, in my opinion, but of course, it's the state of California, so they'll give her a slap on the wrist, probably pay her some money, and apologize to her for daring to disrespect for her cultural heritage as she's trying to destroy the cultural heritage of the United States of America. Again, get her out of here. Don't just take her to regular ordinary jail, drive her up to the border where they fly that Mexican flag and march her ass over the border, tell her to go home, tell her to enjoy her home nation that's so much better than the United States of America, and let her feel what it feels to actually stand upon Mexican land.
Turn around.
I'm going in peace and you're hurting me and you're going to regret it when you,
Sit
okay?
down.
Touch me, when your kids die. When your kids die. You're squishing my hand and they already know. You don't need to take me.
Stop her.
Take me.
Also, I want to take note of the fact that this woman has rather large arms. The poncho definitely drops 10 to 20 pounds from her appearance. And she's saying, take me to Mexico, blah, 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 all this other stuff. And gladly, we will take you to Mexico. Again, first flight out of here, first drive out of here, you should be on it. Honestly, we should get you a crappy bus ticket. Make sure your ass is gone because you deserve it, because you're absolute scum. And I would add resisting arrest to your criminal charges. Maybe negotiate a plea deal for you where you plead guilty to the felonies and you're banned from entering the United States for 20 years.
Take me. Take me.
Take her down.
Take me.
She's all right. We'll get her.
All this happening this morning around 9:30. The Kern County Sheriff's Office says 24-year-old Crystal Aguilar cut the chain securing the flagpole at the entrance to the park, removed the American flag, threw it into the mud, and replaced it with the flag of Mexico. When park rangers attempted to detain Aguilar, she responded with a slew of threats. She was taken into custody and booked into jail on several charges, including threatening a peace officer, vandalism, and resisting arrest.
Now look, obviously all of the stuff right now that Aguilar is accused of is alleged at this moment in time. And that being said, we can see it on the video. We could see her resisting arrest. We could see her hoisting up the Mexican flag. The only things that we didn't see on the video is her cutting the chain in order to get into the park, but that is her car right there. And obviously she is the person that the police were looking for. And that was her voice, unless it's AI, again, allegedly issuing those threats to the police officers. And I just want to point out that the majority of people who come to this country don't have this attitude, in my opinion. They don't feel like America is just this garbage place that they can extract money from and don't care about the people or don't care about becoming Americans. A lot of people definitely 100% come here because they buy into our system. This isn't me just genuinely being anti-immigrant or anything of the sort, but these people right here, this is why you have a screening process. This is why you want to examine who comes into your country and who is not allowed into the country, because she's obviously an anti-American agitator. She obviously hates this country. She obviously feels entitled to all these different various things, the benefits of our nation, while at the same time she disrespects us at every turn. And this is something that we just cannot allow. No serious nation would allow these type of people, in order to infiltrate it, in order to make money off of it, just to consistently disrespect it. That's an awfully nice Toyota Camry that this woman has right there. She's able to have a nice car, have a nice life in America at 24 years old. Again, probably benefits from all the additional welfare and scholarship programs that the state of California puts forward for people like her. In addition to that, I will also point out that Governor Gavin Newsom was pushing for and then ultimately ended up vetoing $150,000 in mortgage assistance for illegal migrants. But for whatever reason, she's still ungrateful. For whatever reason, she still hates this country. For whatever reason, she still hates our people, our citizens, Americans, our symbols, and that's why she's got to go. That's why she's not welcome here. It has nothing to do with her country of origin or anything of the sort. It's the fact that she thinks that her country of origin is entitled to American land, that we somehow wronged her, that her life is somehow crappy, not because of the choices that she made, not because of the person that she is, but because Americans exist, and she wants to tear down our institutions, tear down our symbols, and guess what? We need to tear down whatever laws allow you to be in our nation, whatever laws allow you to occupy our space, our land, because you're not welcome here. We don't want you anymore. We're sick of this nonsense, and all the different protesters and rioters that are blocking traffic, assaulting people, attacking Americans can go just with you. Again, this should be a big beacon, a big arrow on whether or not you should be allowed to stay here or not, and this woman right here is definitely indicative of who we should not allow.
Come here.
Okay, my people kill you.
Turn around.
I'm going in peace and you're hurting me and you're gonna regret it when you... Okay, touch me, mother... When your kids die.
Look, I want to be 100% clear. I live in New York City. I interact with immigrants all the time, and I'm sure not even all of them are legal immigrants to the United States of America. Most of the people that I interact with are good people, are hardworking people, are people who want to stay in this country, people that I grew up with. Again, I know people from Korea that migrated here that absolutely love it in the United States of America. Again, they might have problems, but they're regular, ordinary problems with this particular nation, and they appreciate actually being here. When my wife and I were going to get married, guess what? We ended up taking dance lessons in order to not look like complete idiots when we had our first marital dance. Apparently, I needed a lot more dance lessons than she did. But the instructors at our dance studio, a lot of them are from Eastern Europe. A lot of them are immigrants themselves. Some of them from Ukraine, some of them from Russia. It doesn't matter because they're happy to be here, and I would 100% welcome anybody here that wants to be here, that wants to work, and again, contributes to our country. This is the majority of people, in my opinion, that want to come to the United States of America. But these people, they make it absolutely easy to toss immediately. Again, ripping down our flags, hating on our traditions, hating on our country, and worse yet, feeling like our country shouldn't even be ours, feeling like our nation somehow belongs to them and their people and the people with their foreign flag, which is just ridiculous from top to bottom. So yeah, no way, absolutely not on board for this lady. We're gonna throw your flag in the garbage, in the mud, in the dirt. Actually, we're gonna take it as evidence because we actually have a little bit more respect for foreign flags than these people have for our own flag. And yeah, that's the way it's gonna be. That's the way we're going to roll because that's who we actually are as Americans. But you know what? Those are just my thoughts. I want to know what you guys think about all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, then show them by leaving a like. You can subscribe for more content. You can follow me on all my social medias. They're linked in the description. This has been me talking about these people ripping down our flags, well, this lady anyway, ripping down our flag, and then daring to defy and threaten our police officers. Till next time.